So we've been warning about the possibility of violence in the streets after this election. And for me, looking at four scenarios of a Trump blowout, a Biden blowout, a narrow Biden win, or a narrow Trump win, the most dangerous scenario to me was a narrow Biden win, particularly one in which Donald Trump claims it is rigged. And that is the situation that we are increasingly pointed to as Donald Trump's leads have slipped away in Pennsylvania and in Georgia as of this recording. And we are getting in the direction of having that serious risk of violence. Yesterday, we saw armed Trumpists showing up at various locations in Arizona. Many of you very interested in that story. Well, Donald Trump Jr. tweeted that Donald Trump needs to go to total war. Like many of the tweets being posted over the last couple of days by Donald Trump and Eric Trump and others, Twitter immediately tagged Donald Trump Jr.'s post as potentially misleading. But what he said is, quote, "The best thing for America's future is for Trump to go to total war over this election to expose all of the fraud, cheating, dead, no longer in-state voters that has been going on for far too long. It's time to clean up this mess and stop looking like a banana republic." And of course, Twitter flagged it, saying this tweet is disputed and might be misleading about an election. This is not what you say when you are winning. He's tweaking out. He's terrified because the entire family is worried about what happens if they are deposed. Are there criminal charges in their future? Is there prison time in their future? I don't think it's likely, but we know that they are scared. And this is really serious. Donald Trump yesterday saying it's all being stolen from us. Don Jr. saying it's time for total war. Remember, stand back and stand by? This is what they were standing by for. This could lead to significant radicalization of people to real world violence. Fox News viewer militia types had a plot to kidnap and murder the governor of Michigan. Tucker Carlson told millions of Fox viewers that if the media calls it for Biden when he wins Pennsylvania without checking for fraud for 2 full weeks, then it would be irresponsible and people need to think about what to do next. This is extraordinarily dangerous, and the terms blood in the streets are being thrown around. I am genuinely scared for what the next 2 weeks hold, and how irresponsible are these people to do it? And you know why they're doing it? Because they don't care. Don Jr. doesn't care if his tweet leads to violence. All he cares about is how can we hold on to power? They're looking for piles of gunpowder in order to light a match and throw it over their shoulder as they walk away, plug their ears, and then say, listen, I don't know, lighting matches isn't a crime. There happened to be gunpowder where listen, so you got to talk to whoever left the gunpowder there because the lighting of a match is not a crime. It's getting really bad. And we're also learning the extent to which Donald Trump over the last 48 hours may not even have understood what was going on. Let's discuss that next. If you love feeding your intellectual curiosity, but you're always struggling to find the time, check out one of my all-time favorite apps called Blinkist. Blinkist lets you consume an entire book on your way home from work. They take thousands of popular nonfiction books, condense each one into text or audio that you can get through in just 15 minutes, and you get all of the important core ideas and information from that book. It's perfect if you don't have enough time to do all the reading you want to do, or if you just want to sample a book before you buy the entire thing. I recently read A Brief History of Time, of course, by the great Stephen Hawking. This is a book that I have been aware of for so long, and other things got in the way, and it was fantastic to check it out on Blinkist. Blinkist has books on politics, philosophy, science. They have 27 different nonfiction categories, and a subscription is only about $8 a month, and you get the entire library. But you can try it totally free and get 25% off a subscription when you go to Blinkist.com/Pacman. I've put the link right underneath this video.